Who told you man? I thought I was about to get stopped by a lady car. Let me take you fine. Call me crazy, shit, at least you call. But I like to do nothing in my own space. Dive in. Oh. Purse right there. I don't this crazy. What's really good, y'all? It's your girl, Young Brooks. VLOGTOBER number 7, baby. We really doing something right now. It is October 15th, I think. Correct. October 15th, and we are on our way back to Dallas. I dropped my sister off a couple of hours ago. However, I dropped my sister off. No, I'm lying. We woke up at 4. She woke me up at 4:45. And got to the airport around 6 o'clock, and then I've been on my way since, but it was dark, so I didn't really feel like recording. However, I feel like recording right now because you know where I'm finna stop at. You know where I'm finna stop at. I just took that exit. We going to no Toy Story, but we going to Woody's, baby. We going to Woody's, baby. Because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since 6 o'clock. I ate at 6 o'clock, like 5 o'clock yesterday. So, I'm hungry. Okay, like that country. I'm gonna get some gas. Some gas. How much is gas here? Oh, they said they open at 5:30. Oh, I'm tripping. There is no stop sign. I'm just really hoping that they cooking the crack in the kitchen at this time. That's what I'm hoping for. Cause this place look empty. Ooh, but I'm hungry though. It's early though. It's 7:30. It's on the dot, actually. On the dot. So I get it. I do. But somebody needs to be working in there. We're gonna see. We're gonna go in and see though. Let me get some gas. Let me get some gas. Let me get some gas. Let's see if they got something in there for me. Got my sandwich, and I got more shit that I don't need, and I got more shit that I don't need, I got the apple strudel stick. I'm gonna try that out. Ooh. Delicious. Delicious. Exactly what I thought it would be. But the real star of the show, my roast beef sandwich. I said my roast beef. My smoked rib. Ooh, this feel like he made this with love. It feels thick. It feels real thick. Oh, shit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he make this. Oh, he make this because I was a fat bitch. Oh, he saw me. He said, yeah, she gonna need a big sandwich. That's a big bitch. Oh, that's a privilege of being big. People can clock that you hungry. I know that's right. And then I got a side of barbecue. Ooh, shit, this hoe steaming. This hoe ready for me to eat it. Ooh, this how I want a nigga sound to be when he about to go diving. Oh. It should not be this loud at 7:46 in the morning. Ooh. Oh. Let me take you first. You know what God is? It's good. I'm not even gonna bore y'all, because y'all seen me devour this exact sandwich on this exact channel before. Quite recently, actually. So I won't even bore you with the details of smashing this in your face. I won't even do that to y'all. What I will say is that discovering Woody's was a blessing and a curse for me. Because I know now, whether I'm going or I'm coming back, I'm gonna have this bad boy. Mm-hmm. Well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Call me crazy shit, at least you call it. Feels better when you let it out, don't it? Right there, I don't trust these hoes at all.
And we're back home. Made it to the cribbo. Super grateful. I thought I was about to get stopped by a lady cop. No, for real. I passed by this cop before noticing he was there. And then he put his lights on. I was like, fuck. Because I was speeding. But he turned out to get a Kia Soul. I said, oh, okay. Sure. I'm Gucci. Because you already know my registration sticker ain't quite up to date yet. But that's okay. That's just a reminder to get her done. But yeah, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be back in my crib, bro. I miss my crib. I miss my own space. Because the thing about it is that I realize is that I in fact do nothing, but I like to do nothing in my own space. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me. I just like to do nothing by myself, you know? But I didn't know I was going to get to Dallas this early. Usually I make it around 12:01 because I always leave around like 8. It's really, really cool in Dallas right now, so I got the doors open. And I'm just making sure my computer works, because the way I be driving, you know, it be splish splashing and taking a bath. But yeah, it's so good to be home. I got another package too, and I think this package is from ELOQUII. Whenever I'm like really like sad, down and out, I do shopping. And the thing about it is that's really, really bad is that I online shop even when my funds are low. You know what? I'm just probably gonna have to speak that into, what is that? That's probably the edge control. I'm probably just gonna have to speak it into existence because I do it so often. It's such a bad trait, but I know this is so random, but you know, it's spooky season. I don't understand people who like horror films. I don't understand being like, oh my gosh, The Exorcist just came out. I can't wait to watch it. That's not making any sense to me. I'm baffled by that sentence. Oh my gosh, the death and hanging of Margaret Stewart is out now. That's something that I can't get with. I just can't. I can't get with. Then disembodiment and missing organs of Franklin Snow is now. What are you talking about? Why do you want to see people possessed, people dying, jump scares, darkness, and anxious music? That, it just, oh, I love them. I love horror films. So, you're a psychopath. Huh? You're a killer? Are you living vicariously through these horror movies? Or what? Let's be honest here. I can't wait to open the Torrid package, but for some reason, I am too excited to open this package. Because there's these pants that I want so bad, and I hope they fit. Oh, I hope they fit. But it just comes in a regular, knowing that I'm tired, and I shouldn't be doing this, but I have to see. We can do because the Torrid one, it has like shoes, and I know that's gonna take, oh my gosh, okay, yes. These are the pants. They're black at the top, and then they fade into a blue at the bottom. Oh my god, and they're wide leg. You see that? Oh my god. I have to try these on right now. Y'all can't see them, but I need to get a lamp in here, but they are so cute. They are so cute. Can you see them now? Da, da, da. They're so cute. They're wrinkly, but they're like wide leg and big and flowy, so they don't grab onto my apple. I'm feeling that for real skis. This top on me. Ooh, my titties look good. Jeez Louise. What did I just do? I don't know what I did, but this is like a crisscross applesauce top. It's cute. It's cute. And it makes my titties look good. Yeah. Okay, ELOQUII. And then, y'all seen this in one of my other vlogs. I have this same set in pink, but I just got it in black. It's like an abstract, I'll just put it on and show y'all. Ooh, this top is cute, and it feel good. Just in time for the winter. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who said big bitches can't? Who said big bitches can't dress? You feel me? Because whoever said that was a liar. This is cute as fuck. And then when I tie it, so, ooh, I look professional. Hold on, let me do it so I can look a little sexier. Let me do it so I can look a little sexier. Yeah. Little titty out. Titty out. Yeah. Yeah. Who told you about my done that? Ooh, I just like it like this, though. Who told you about my done that? Ooh. Ooh. With the white. Ooh. She. Oh, I like this. I look expensive. Oh, and you know what? There's a black and white birthday party I'm going to next month. Not this just in time. Who told you about my dun-duns? Hey, who told you about my dun-duns? Oh, this is fire. They gonna love me in this. They gonna love me in this. Yeah, but I definitely need a lamp for this room because y'all not seeing the fit's good enough. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the fit, baby. I can't wait to wear this. I can't wait to wear this. Woo! really good, y'all? It's your girl, Young Rooks. I am currently unpacking. It took me a mean nap. I don't even remember what time I got back here. I got back here, what? 10? I got back out here. I got back here at 10. And then, what happened after that? What happened after that? I went to sleep. No cap. Went to sleep. So, now, look, I don't know what it is about me trying to always talk and multitask, knowing that I cannot do that. Damn, I wore more than I thought, then. But yeah, just unpacking. I be thinking now that I, be on here, I need to get some more, cute, lounging clothes. But then again, because I don't want y'all thinking, dang, she be wearing that all the time. It's just that whatever I see that's still clean and convenient, I'm going to put it on. But then when I be editing, I'm like, Ricky, you wore this 5 times. But it's a hoodie. You wear the hoodie once and then you don't wear it again? That's crazy. Vlogtober Day 7 in the books. And speaking of, I finished this when I got it. So I got it yesterday. And I'm lying. I'm capping. No, I'm right. I am right. I got it yesterday at Half Price Books for $8. Seeing is believing. What does that say? Why I look weird? Anyway, got it for $8. Started and finished it the same day. So if you have not read this book and you are going to read it, please skip over this part. I will see you tomorrow in the next vlog. But for now, I need to speak to the people who read this book. So, to the people who read this book and to people who don't give a fuck and just want to be here because you love me, this book is about an author, a female author. She's down in the dumps. Her mom just passed away. She's on the brink of financial ruin. She's one of those that has a Lay in her name, you know, like Kay-Lay, Ashley. She's one of those. So you already know. You know, favoritism didn't go so well for her. So she's on the brink of debt. She's an author who's not well known, but for those who do read her novels, they like it. She's in the suspense and thriller genre, and she's just, you know, she's not well known, but she is liked. So she gets a random meeting, and on her way to the meeting, I'm talking about the first 2 pages. No, I'm capping. The first page. On her way to the meeting, she sees somebody pass away. A pedestrian crossing the street. He wasn't paying attention to his surroundings. He was looking at his phone. And the description states that she could hear the skull pop underneath the tire of the truck that ran him over. And so she was so close that the blood from that skull and that head splattered on her shirt and face. Yeah. And so she was in a state of shock, and a man assisted her and quite literally gave the shirt off his back. Turns out the man that assisted her is the same man that she was meeting at the meeting. Who knew? And so before they give her the details of the meeting, they ask her to sign an NDA. And so she's like, God damn, what's this all about? So they do sign the NDA. She acquiesces. The reason why I remember that word specifically, because I didn't know what that word meant, and I didn't know how to say it. So she acquiesces, meaning that she reluctantly agrees to go about it, to sign the NDA so she can know more about it. And it turns out a very, very successful, well-known New York Times best-selling author got into a car accident, and she can no longer finish the beloved series that she's known for. So they're looking for an author within the same genre to finish up her series for her. And so they offer her $75,000 per book. There's 3 books remaining in the series. And this Ashley girl, her name is Lowen. Lowen is like, you know what? She's a recluse. She's an introvert. She don't do none of that. This was the first time she stepped out of her apartment in weeks because she was taking care of her mom who had colon cancer, stage 4 colon cancer. And, you know, it progressed so rapidly and so bad that she couldn't leave her mother's side. So after, you know, having 3 months of hospice in her own home with her mother, and after her mother passing away, again, this was her first time out of her apartment. And so she goes on to say, I appreciate the offer, but that's a reason why my books have, you know, haven't been just well known, because she doesn't do press tours, she doesn't do social media, she don't do none of that shit. And in the contract, they are asking her to make sure she does that if she's going to do it. And so the best-selling author's name is Verity Crawford. And so the guy that she met is in this meeting. And so after everybody's finished and she's kind of disagreeing. She's with her agent. Oh, I'm sorry. She's with her agent as well. And her agent used to be fuck buddies. They're not fuck buddies anymore, but she felt like he was still a good agent to where they still kept business, even though pleasure was out the door. So her agent was like, can I speak to my client for a few minutes? Because he, of course, gets 15%, and he's not trying to miss out on no money, being the fact that, again, her book sales have been stagnant because she's been taking care of her mom, and so she hasn't been writing. So, okay, backtrack. Oh, it's just so much stuff. Backtrack. So when she saw the guy in the street pass away, and the guy that helped her that was in the meeting, his name is Jeremy. So when Jeremy was helping her in the restroom, she was like, he said something along the lines like, don't worry about it, I've seen worse. And so she asked him, she was like, okay, he must be a doctor or something, because how the fuck you see worse when we just saw a man's skull get cracked underneath a truck tire? And he was like, do you really want to know? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, well, I pulled my 8-year-old dead daughter's body out of the lake. You won. Tragedy Wars, you won, baby. That's all you, baby. And she was like, well, my mom died. But she didn't want to say it because, you know, it's not a tragedy war, okay? So fast forward, they in this meeting, and so Jeremy was like, can I have a few minutes with Lowen? And the agent, ex-fuck buddy, was like, nigga, what? And so he was looking at Lowen like, tell this nigga what, I don't know what this nigga about, but tell this nigga get out your face. Meanwhile, she attracted to this man again. They just had that first scary meeting where, you know, blood and shirts were exchanged. So she was like, no, give us a few minutes. So, oh gosh, I'm still in the beginning. This is crazy. So let me speed it up because I don't need to be giving pitch by pitch. Y'all need to, if you read it, you need to read it. So they sit in the conference room just by themselves, and he's just like, look, you know, the reason why you were chosen is that my wife, she read your books and she loves it and she trusts you with it. And so again, she's like, I appreciate the offer. And in her head, she's like, I'm really attracted to you. You really just gave me the shirt off your back, but I can't do this. And he was like, look, you tell the lawyer and the agent, they're lowballing you. You tell them that you want $500,000 and you won't do no press tours and you'll write underneath a pen name. You won't use your real name. And so she was like, okay. And so he was like, you need to come to my house, because this meeting was happening in Manhattan, and him and his wife live in Vermont. He was like, you need to come to my house. My wife, she has written so many notes and outlines, but I'm not a writer, so I don't touch them, but you're a writer, so you may make more sense of it than I do. And so you need to come, you need to research and do all you things that you need to do in order to write the 3 novels remaining, and then you could come back to New York, do your thing, and then come back to New York, do your thing, and finish writing the books. So she's like, all right. She's already getting evicted from her crib, okay? And she has like 2 weeks before she moves into her other crib, or her new apartment, rather. And she doesn't want to live in the apartment she lives in anyway because her mom died in it. So she goes to Vermont. It's a 6-hour drive. She goes to Vermont. and she meets Verity. So Verity is just brain dead. She brain dead. She can't move by herself. She can't shit by herself. She can't shower by herself. And so she realizes, because she did her research, that he lost 2 daughters, and they were twins. So he lost one daughter to a peanut allergy, and he lost another daughter to a drowning of the lake. So she already know, like, this man, he's just going through it. And the thing about it is, you see how I just finished talking to you? That was, I think, in the first 3 chapters. It goes on, I'm not going to go into detail anymore, but it goes on to her going into the lady's office. They're rich. So this is a $3 million home that she goes into. Mind you, again, she's a broke bitch. So she's not used to this glitz and glamour. Mind you, this house is like gloomy. It has like a red door. Everything's black or dark. And when she comes into the driveway, a little kid, the last remaining alive kid, comes, and he's a boy, comes, and he's rude to her. But Jeremy, the fine-ass husband, he shows her around the house, shows her Verity, his wife, who's brain damaged and can't move and has a child. She has the brain of a child, and then he goes and takes her to her office, Verity's office, where the notes are, and it's a huge office, floor-to-ceiling window panes, like it's huge and expensive, and this, that, and the third. So while she's looking around at the outlines, she finds a manuscript. This is where the book gets insane. Now, throughout the duration of this novel, they tell us that Verity Crawford's success comes from the fact that she writes her books from the villain's point of view. So the antagonist's point of view is throughout all of her novels. And it's kind of difficult to write novels like that when it's always coming from the villain side. So it's basically like Maleficent. If you've seen Maleficent, it's basically like that. So she finds a manuscript, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. This manuscript is a motherfucker. It starts off with how Verity and Jeremy met and how they was fucking through and through. And then it goes into the fact that they fall in love with each other, but Verity so much becomes obsessed with this man. And so much obsessed that, you know, when they're fucking, and he asks her to marry him. And when he asks her and she says yes, he comes in her raw. And that was the same day that she gets pregnant. And so when she gets pregnant, she hates it. She's like, to the point where she asked Jeremy, she's like, do you love these kids that are inside of me more than you love me? And he says yes. And she's heartbroken because she doesn't love the kids. She doesn't feel attached to the kids. She just doesn't love them. And so when they finally come out her pussy, she looks to see if she'll get that attachment, that bond, and she doesn't get it. And so to the point where she thinks about killing her children. I want to stop there. You need to read this book. This book is insane. This book is insane. And I loved it. I loved the book. I loved the turns it took. I loved the creepiness of it. I love like the many different like intricacies of it. I thought Verity was a conniving, manipulative bitch because it turns out she was faking the coma and brain damage, and she was going to take the last remaining kid. The last remaining kid is a boy named Crew. And so, for instance, in one chapter, Crew, you hear Crew crying, and so Lowen comes up the stairs, and she's like, what happened? Because he's bleeding. And he says something along like, Mommy told me not to have the knife. Mind you, the woman is supposed to be brain dead. So they're thinking the little boy's tripping. Your mom can't say anything, Crew, because she brain dead. What are you talking about? And so Lowen rushes him to the bathroom to clean up the blood. And his dad, Jeremy, comes upstairs to take care of him. And he's like, go get the knife. That it hurts. So she goes to go get the knife. but she don't see it, so she's scared. She's like moving. Mind you, she's already reading this manuscript, and she's thinking Verity is a fucking nutcase because she's trying to murder her kids, and she doesn't love her kids, but she's obsessed with her man, and so she's losing it. She's like, man. And mind you, another thing about Lowen is that Lowen sleepwalks. She sleepwalks, and she doesn't have any recollection of sleepwalking. So she's already like traumatized by that because her mama. It's just. I don't want to lose you guys, so let me just. The book is good. Like, there's another one where Lowen and Jeremy, they finally start to realize that they have it for each other. It's just, they want it. And so he goes for it, and so they're kissing and da-da-da-da. And then Lowen looks up and she sees Verity at the edge of the staircase with her hands to her fist clenched. With her fist clenched. So she screams. She's like, Verity. And again, everybody thinks this lady is brain dead. So we're like, Jeremy's like, you tripping. But he's thinking, you know, he's a married man. Lowen feels guilty about this. He's so sorry. So he takes her to his room. But she's like, I saw Verity. I saw her. You need to realize that I saw her. It's just so creepy. Like, even just recapping it, it's just so creepy because it's just so creepy. But I really want y'all to read this book. I can't continue to go on and on because I'll be here for 45 minutes. It's just a really good book. And people were telling me to read it. And people on TikTok don't like Colleen Hoover. I get it. No, I don't get it. Because to me, this was solid. I wish I could read it again for the first time because the way it starts and the way it ends, because it turns out that manuscript was all a lie. It was all a lie. She was using that as writing practice. It was called protagonist something. It was just a writing exercise that her agent told her to do in order to strengthen her writing from an antagonist point of view. Because again, that's why her books are so successful, because she writes from the villain's point of view. So she was taking real life events that happened to her, but she was spinning it as if she was a villain. Oh, and oh gosh, it's just because they kill her. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kill Verity. And by they, I mean Jeremy and Lowen. It's just, mind you, he knew about the manuscript before Lowen showed him the manuscript, because Lowen was like, I can't show him this. I don't want him to view his wife in a different light. Meanwhile, he already knew about the manuscript, but he knew about the manuscript on her laptop. He didn't know that she wrote one by hand and hid it. So when she was, it's just, he also didn't know that she was faking her brain deadness, because it turned out he was the one who strapped her in her Range Rover and drove into a tree, and then staged it to make it look like she drove into the tree. Because in the manuscript, she wrote that, you know what, now that both of our daughters dead, I'll just drive my car and run it into a tree. He read that and was like, you know what? Bet. Because you killed our daughters, I'm going to do this for you. Because you already wrote your suicide note damn near. And I'm still skipping some parts. We 18 minutes in, I'm still skipping some parts. Just read the book. If you have read the book, please comment down below. Please comment down below. If you didn't skip and you continue listening to my nonsense about this book and you want to read it in detail, please read the book. I can even send you my copy. Just let me know. But baby, it's $8. Enjoy yourself. Use the audiobook. Do it. Because you see how excited I am. And I'd even go over everything, and I really could. Because it's fresh in my mind. Anyway. VLOGTOBER Day 7. Out. See you tomorrow. Bye.